Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys! Vaughn, welcome back to another episode on the RedCubed server! As you can see, I have finished the bottom part of my tower. It is finished, and I also added the rivets on the sides here so that it goes all the way around. And I took down the dirt platform, so it looks a lot better, and you can kind of get a better idea of what it looks like. It looks better, so you can look at it. It's gonna be kind of weird because most of the time you're gonna be looking at it from like way down low, and it does. I mean, it's gonna be hard to appreciate it to such degree, you know. And unfortunately, we still have not, since this is still a new server or a new map. I guess it's not a new server, a new map. We still have not fought the Ender Dragon, and so I don't have Ender Pearls, so I can't easily like pearl out of here and go up on some cool vista and show it to you because I just can't. I don't got the pearls for it. But yeah, I mean, if you were coming over here, like if you were building along and then you got off and were like exploring and came up here and you saw that in the distance, you would appreciate it, I think. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start on the next layer. Can we make that jump? Oh yeah, we can make that. Whee! Boosh! So I'm going to jump up to the top of the tower, and I will bring you guys right back. So one of the things that kind of sucks about having a tower now is that when it rains, when you're at this level, it snows. So this whole thing is going to be covered in snow at some point, which is not a big deal, but is a little bit annoying, I guess, you know? It can be kind of cool. Like, it looks cool on the mountains, but it doesn't look so... Look at that poor sheep. It doesn't look so cool on my build. So somebody guessed, actually two people guessed, what I am building. It wasn't that hard. I mean, if you know me at all, if you've paid attention to what I've been doing the last couple days or weeks or months or years, you'll know that I'm a fan of Disney, and I really like the Disney film Tangled. In fact, although not many people know this, that is where the writer in VanRyder comes from. It's based on the guy from Tangled. Someday I'll find my Rapunzel. But I'm surprised it has actually taken me this long to build this, but this is, as somebody guessed, Rapunzel's tower from the movie Tangled. Now, like I said in the last episode, it is inspired by her tower. It is not exact replica because it would pretty much be impossible to exactly replicate it just because we don't have the kind of blocks that would be necessary for that in Minecraft. But it's pretty close. I mean, the top part is definitely going to look closer than the bottom part. Bottom. Such a dork. But yeah, that is it. Congratulations on guessing that. And I'm really excited about it. I think it looks really good. And I've seen a couple people build it in Minecraft, but it was back when the movie came out, like in 2010 or 2011 or something. And the movie, well, and Minecraft has changed a lot since then, so you can get a much closer look, and the new flowers and everything really add something to it too. So I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna show you guys what I've come up with. Like I said, the interior here, this part right here that I'm laying is actually the ground floor. So this is where the actual house is gonna be, or the bedroom and all of the furniture and stuff is going to go on the level of snow that I'm placing right now. I think it might be one higher than this. So, but it's either this level or one level above it. So you can see that there's going to be a lot of like technically dead space below. Dead space. That's a video game, Vaughn. So, not a big deal, but like, obviously in Rapunzel, or in Tangled, she didn't have a storage area. Well, maybe she did, I don't know. It's not like I lived there. But as far as I know, there was no storage area underneath. You never saw it. There was some sort of staircase, that way that Mother Gothel could get up there, but it was probably just a spiral staircase or a ladder or something. But if I live here, I haven't decided yet if I want to live here yet or not. But if I do live here, then I will probably make use of this area down here. Because you can see, you can, at least at this part, you could walk, and then you could put chests along this part here. So I would have to put a floor in here, which would be easy, of course. And this is quartz, but this is all snow that fell from the snow. This is snow. Oh, that's that is snow, but that's a block of snow for the pillars. So that's that layer. And this is where it's going to get difficult. And I might, in the meantime, just fill it in because I don't... Oops. Like right now, I think I'm just going to bring it up to here, and I'll put my ladders up here, and then I'm going to fill in the floor just so that I can work with it. And I'll leave all these torches and stuff down here, and this can just remain empty for now. Do I have stone on me? Okay, I do have stone on me, so I'll use stone in the center area, just because that would look better than dirt. And I will bring you guys back once once I'm ready for the next stage. Ta-da! So now that this is the ground floor, we have finally reached a point where we will know that this is the view. This is the view we will see. This is not as high as we're going to go. We're going to go quite a bit higher, but look at that zombie up there. Hey, guy. This is the floor where all the magic is going to happen. So now what I need to do is, so you may be asking, why are there fences on this level if that's the ground floor? But this house has kind of got like a medieval looking style to it, and the best way that I thought that I could do it, oh, this is where I'm going to probably fall to my death, is I was going to use trapdoors, but the trapdoors don't look quite right, and you can't do, like on a corner here, you couldn't have a trapdoor there and a trapdoor here, you could only have it on one side. So I opted to go with fences, and I need dirt along the side here in order to hold the fences in place, and we're going to kind of go with that look. It's hard to see it, but that's like the snow inside, and then the fences are kind of pushed in. It kind of looks like the cross hatches or whatever. Kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you get the idea. I guess this dirt doesn't go here. I think it goes in. This is the hardest part always, is the corners and trying to remember which direction they go. No, it's got to go out because the stuff has always got to be over the fence. And so if I don't die doing this at least once, I will be really shocked. But I'm going to do this part off camera because obviously it's going to be finicky and boring, and I don't want to make you guys watch me die, falling to my death. Okay. I have to make sure that that's correct too. It might be wrong, but yeah, that's the idea. And then that'll be kind of like the interior wall. I can take this down now, and there's going to be some snow visible on the inside, and I could carpet that or not. I mean, since it's uniform all the way around, it looks kind of nice. And I went with purple on the ground, mostly because I had extra clay left over and dye, but it kind of blends in with the tower, and this is kind of like a Rapunzel color, but it's also not too, like, it's not pink or anything, so we're gonna go with that for now. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, and I will bring you guys back probably once that part is done and we can start putting up the walls. I still have to get a bunch of glass. I'll have to go back to the old base. Still have to get a bunch of glass, and I have to go back to the old base to get the glass, but that's not a big deal. Anyway, I'll be right back. Boom! Check it out, baby! That looks great, doesn't it? I am pretty happy with the way that looks. Yeah, so you can kind of see the motif I was going for, where it kind of looks like this is going to be the foundation of the house, right? So it looks like it's not perfect, obviously. It's not exactly what it looks like with the little cross-hatching things. I mean, go look up Rapunzel's Tower, Disney's Rapunzel's Tower. You'll see a lot of really cool pictures of it. So you can see what I'm going for within the limitations of Minecraft. But I think that looks pretty cool. It adds a certain amount of detail that I like. And, I don't know, just makes me happy. That's a good view right here. That's a good level for it. Yeah! Yeah! I'm happy! And I put a bunch of ladders up here so that I can more easily... Since I don't have ender pearls, where did I put them? I think they're up here. I put a bunch of ladders down so that I can easily come up here for a nice view and not have to break my neck every time. Where did I put them, though? Maybe they're over here. Ladders? Ladder. Ladder. Oh, there it is. I'm a derp. It's right here. There we go. Ah, yeah, that tower. Alright, so now I am going to start working on the walls, and I will probably have to go off camera and get some Ooh, Saved myself some glass. Ouch. Glaus. Yeah, okay, I'm very happy. I'm very excited about this build. Oh, and by the way, as you can see in here, I placed some vines. Not because I want there to be vines on the interior of this place, but because I want there to be vines hanging off of the build eventually, and I didn't have a whole lot of vines, so I grabbed what I had, and then I placed them, and this way I can... It's a little vine farm. Ta-da! So I've been doing this periodically as well. So anyway, I will bring you guys back in a minute. Look how nice this place is coming along. So I've put up, since the way the walls are done is kind of complicated, I did the base part off camera just so that I could fill it in relatively easily. I also had a little bit of detail work, so these are where windows are going to be, and they've got, just for a little bit of accent, I used the darker wood here, so you can see where there's going to be windows. And then of course, if you've seen the movie, or if you know the story of Rapunzel, you don't even need to have seen the Disney film. You know that, like, the story is Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, and there's like a window where she throws her hair out the window. So this is why this window faces this way, because presumably, you know, if you were Prince Charming or whoever, you would come and she would throw her hair out the door this way. And in Tangled, she's got like a little shelf there of plants, and sadly, like, I wish you could really get it to look as lush as it does in the film. You can't, though. We just don't have the plants, and even if you did have the plants, like, you can't stack them on top of each other. But I'll put 3 flowers here, and that'll kind of simulate her little window flower box. So I like that. And let's see, what else did I bring? I've got my fences, so this whole little thing is going to be like a little... It's gonna have like a curved part here, and like a little bit of a front part here, so that, like, if it was raining, she wouldn't be getting wet, and she could look out her window and be like, I wish I could be a sheep on the mountain and roam free with my hair flowing in the wind. What about these things? What about these things? Do you think I should take those down? I feel like I should take those down. I mean, this is kind of an eyesore, but it doesn't really bother me because it's not obscuring anything. It's not like... I mean, those aren't really obscuring anything either. They just don't make sense. Floating blocks. Thought they fixed that. So yeah, ooh, let me know if you think I should take those down. I probably will, just cause. But what else are we gonna do? Well, I haven't gone back and gotten the glass yet, but each wall is approximately 4 high. It's 5 high, actually, in some areas. So let's see, that's 3. It's 5 high in some areas, but in those areas there's usually a detail work on the top of it, so I'm gonna avoid doing that for now, and I'm gonna fill all of these in, and then we might end the episode there, just because I don't want to do too much. It does take quite a bit of time, and okay, and this is gonna be a window here, so I'm not gonna put any blocks there, and I still want to have, like, lots of cool stuff to show you in the next episode. Also, I think next episode we're gonna go caving, because like I mentioned, I need emerald for part of this build. Not a whole lot of emerald, but a little bit of emerald, and these are extreme hills, and I took a bunch of questions the other day for a caving episode, and I haven't done it. So before things get too out of date and everything, I think I'll do the caving episode. Also, I don't know that this is gonna maintain, but because I'm excited about this build, I've been doing kind of like episodes every day instead of every other day or so, and you guys seem to like it. I just don't know if that's too much content, so let me know if you want me to slow back down, and I'm sure I will, regardless of whether you want me to or not, just because right now I'm still kind of on Christmas break, and the only other series I have going right now is The Sims, so it's not too hard to produce a lot of this RedCubed, and I'm excited about it, and it's a new map, and you know, it's easy to build when you got a new map and you're inspired. But if it's too much, let me know. The viewing numbers seem to be steady. You know, it doesn't seem like because I've put out 2 episodes in 2 days that people are opting not to watch, so that's good. But if you're like a loyal person and don't want to miss an episode and that's too much, I would like to know as well, just so that I know. And I was going to do this off camera, but now we are done with this part. And voila! Voila! Yeah! You can kind of start to get the feel for it, right? So, this is going to be the kitchen. I mean, it's not going to be a whole lot, but there's going to be like a little chimney and a little fireplace, and I'll put some furnaces and stuff. This is going to be the window where she looks out and lets her hair down to the prints below. This is going to be her bedroom, and this is going to be cool. I've got like a little arch that's going to go here, and it's actually really tall. It's like its own little extra tower. And then I think this is just another window that looks out into this cool area. And it's really neat. If you look at the art, there's like a really beautiful picture of like concept art that they did for Rapunzel's tower, and it looks just like this surrounding, and it's even got like a waterfall right behind it. The waterfall in the concept art is probably coming from there, but the fact that it's right there is pretty epic. I'm a happy man. I know that sounds really weird, but it's just nice to have a build that you're really into. So I might do a little bit of work off camera, just to finish the tops of where the windows are going to be, and I'm going to go get the windows. But I think I'm going to end this episode here, so thank you guys, as always, for watching. Please let me know what you think of this build, if you're excited about it like I am, or if you can't wait until I start building Transformers or something equally epic. Also, I noticed that I made this room one longer than I did in my build. In my creative world, these windows are only 2 wide, and that's because I made this 1 extra wide. And that kind of annoys me, but it's not really a big deal, and in the end I think it might work out better due to the layout that I have for the bed. So it's just a little bit square. Anyway, that's not much to talk about. I can't seem to end this episode. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye!